So you have an adverse reaction to toxic masculinity. If you had to name 4 traits of toxic femininity, what would you name it? Just
I don't.
You hear that?
No, I don't even care about it.
No, no. Because I feel like your problem is that they named something for our things, and we're kind of like living in a world where they're fucking up too, but there's no name for what they're doing.
I don't coin phrases. I don't subscribe to a lot of terms that are brand new terms and shit like that.
Got you.
Right? So there is a good woman and there's a not so good woman.
So what are the traits of a not so good woman? Give me one. Let's start with one. And I'm actually
promiscuity.
Okay. Promiscuity is a trait of a not so good woman. Okay. Weaponizing her femininity, which means screaming fire in a
This is what I think these terms are.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's weaponizing their femininity.
Right. Because they know inherently it is our job to protect them, and they are using it against us. They're weaponizing their femininity against us.
And they know exactly what's happening on this podcast right now is going to happen. Once they say it, Corey Cool, White Star GB is going to be like, yeah, you're right.
Well, Ron,
I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that.
No.
You was never that. And it's like, yo,
I was that.
There's men that are, though.
Bro,
you know it.
Come on. They put violence.
Yeah.
That's human being shit. That's not man or woman.
Yeah,
shit.
But in a polite society that's moving, we're in a place now where we're so comfortable.
Violence is not gender based.
Yeah, but we're not worrying about
violence is not gender based, bro. Like anybody can be violent.
Yeah, but it is predominantly.
It's
men.
predominantly
Come
men.
on, we know men.
Yeah.
Are more violent than women, Ron. It is what it is.
It's the first thing you said about boys roughhousing and fighting on the buses. It is what it is.
Listen, how about?
All right. You're right. But what I'm saying is that you guys are talking about violence towards women.
No, we're not.
No, I'm just thinking violence.
We never once said violence to a woman. You niggas said
okay. You didn't have a problem with what I said, though, right?
What?
When I said 2 kids fighting, boys would be boys.
Yeah.
You had a problem with that?
No.
All right. So,
but it is to be corrected.
What's
now,
corrected?
If your son, if you got off of if you pick your son up off of the bus and the monitor says, this is the second fight that your son has picked this week, are you not going to reprimand your son?
Yeah.
Because of what?
Because of why? Why are you gonna stop that?
Because he's not.
Because he's dominating and he's violent, right? It's the second fight he's picked. So you see a pattern where he's picking fights.
Because he's not being disciplined.
No, why are you going to stop? Why are you going to stop him from doing
semantics.
that?
Move on.
Why are you going to stop him from doing? Okay, are we really moving on?
Bro. No, I'm not. You do the disingenuous shit.
Well, you don't call me out on this, so I don't care.
So
call it when you see it,
bro. What I'm saying is this. There are multiple things that I would reprimand my son over, not just violence.
Well, I'm talking about that situation, though. We're talking about that particular situation. If you don't want to give us that, then fine. Let's go to
I'm not going to reprimand my son about violence. I'm going to reprimand him. I'm going to reprimand him about picking on a kid.
Okay,
he doesn't have to be violent.
But that's what it says.
He could be playing the dozens on a kid.
But it says bullying, peer-to-peer bullying. We all know that bullying doesn't necessarily have to be physical, but it doesn't have to be physical.
All right. Let's speak as men, right?
Let's do it.
Does bullying, does it help or does it hurt?
It hurts.
Have you ever got bullied at all in your life?
No.
Have you ever got bullied in your life at all?
Bullied? I have an older brother, so maybe. But I
want to make you tougher?
That doesn't necessarily. I mean, who knows? Tougher like what? You could say tougher like what?
Did you ever had a fist fight? Yeah. You think a kid that never had a fight is as tough or as tough as a kid that never had a fight before?
I didn't want to.
What's a fist fight count of me hitting back or me getting hit.
Either or, whatever.
I didn't want to use my day job experience, but no, it doesn't. It doesn't help. It doesn't help.
Bullying help.
It doesn't help at all.
What do you think? It makes it stronger.
I think no, because you know what it does.
I think a kid
mental anguish.
I think a kid that has gone through nothing.
Yeah,
I think certain life experiences build you up.
Right.
I believe that.
Okay.
I guess that Corey doesn't believe that. He doesn't believe that certain experiences.
That's
build
not
you up.
what I said.
But
I just said it doesn't. It doesn't always work out. It doesn't work out like, oh my God, I once got bullied and now I am the strong man. No, that doesn't work like that.
I think if you're able to deal with a bully, you may be able to face adversity in your life when you get older because you've been through something.
First of all, you ever see the movie? You ever see? I know you probably didn't because you're a man, but if you see the movie Mean Girls, you ever see the movie? Mean Girls?
I've seen that.
Man,
okay, so now
me and my daughter's favorite movie.
That's the concept is that she was fascinated by this person, but became that thing themselves to overcome that. You know what I mean? So a lot of the time, a lot of kids will try to turn into a bully themselves just to be.
They could dominate somebody. Yeah,
so they could dominate somebody else and not feel. So it does not always work out in the favor of all of a sudden now I'm a shiny new nigga. And no, it doesn't work like that way. Hurt people. That's where that shit even comes from.
Okay.
These are not only masculine traits. These are things of like they just coined it. We live in the society where
that's what I said. It's not masculine trait.
No.
They're adding that to masculinity.
Bullying is not a just masculine trait.
It's not.
Honestly, women probably bully more than men bully.
Listen,
at the end of the day, jungle rules apply with men.
Roncco stupid.
Sometimes
Ron about to do for defamation of character.
Do you see a world where this stuff doesn't happen? Violence doesn't happen. Bullying doesn't happen.
It's been happening from the beginning.
Okay, so it's part of our world, bro.
We are living in a society where we are evolving. We are getting better, and we
have to label
people used to bully each other over land, over resource, over things. Everybody has enough. Most everybody has enough of everything where we could sit down and we could actually have conversations on improving each other. That's where the battle of the sexes are. The battle of the sexes is us across from the women on a ping pong table, and we're just volleying back and forth. They're giving us something, we're giving them something back. We are working on improving on each other. It's supposed to be positive. It's supposed to be positive.
Mm-hmm.
But
you think it's being ping pong back and forth?
Yes, I 100%
like received?
feel like it's being because same way
or not received or like
same way they have toxic masculinity. We have red pill. Men have red pill. Mm-hmm. So men have a whole ideology designed for they don't need women. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right.
So you know.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Everybody's fighting with different tools.
You itching over there.